Hello student, good morning. I am Dr. Ajay Kumar Sinha, Professor of Chemistry. Today I will continue from the last class. Last class I was discussing numericals problems asked in engineering and medical competitive examination. Today I will start numericals based on calculation of heat of combustion and calculation of heat of formation. All these numericals are based on chemical thermodynamics. Now I am going to start. Few numericals are very important. It has not been asked in examination, but questions are very important. But most of the questions are asked in medical and engineering examination. Now I am going to read the question. When 0.2 gram of butanol butanol 1 was burnt in a suitable apparatus, the heat evolved was sufficient to raise the temperature of 200 gram of water by 5 degrees centigrade. The heat of combustion of butanol 1 in kilocalorie per mole will be molecular mass of butanol 1 is equal to 74. And 4 options are given. Correct answer you have to select. First option is 14.8, second 74, third 37, fourth 370. Again I am repeating the question. When 0.2 gram of butanol 1 was burnt in a suitable apparatus, the heat evolved was sufficient to raise the temperature of 200 gram of water by 5 degrees centigrade. The heat of combustion of butanol 1 in kilocalorie per mole will be molecular mass of butanol 1 is given, that is equal to 74. Now first option first 14.8. Actually you have to tell the heat of combustion of butanol 1 in kilocalorie. First option is given 14.8, second 74, third 37, fourth 370. Just to think, actually it will take around 30-second time to solve it. Okay, at least you think which formula will be used. Correct? And this data, how will you use given data? That at least you think. Suitable formula you have to use. And what is that formula? And what are their concept? Which concept you will use? That you think. After that I will tell correct answer and its explanation. Just to think. Now I am telling you correct answer. 370 kilocalorie per mole. 370 kilocalorie per mole means option D is correct. how now I am going to explain. Explanation I am giving you. See, heat evolved from 0.2 gram, that is equal to 200 into 5, that is a 1000 calorie. 1000 calorie means 1 kilocalorie. Correct? Heat evolved from 0.2 gram, that is equal to 200 into 5, that is a 1000 calorie, that is a 1 kilocalorie. Heat evolved from 1 mole, that is 74, it is a given in question. Heat evolved from 1 mole, it is given in question, 74 gram. Then you have to calculate heat evolved. Heat of combustion you have to calculate. The heat of combustion of butanol 1 in kilocalorie you have to calculate. Okay, then in question, for 0.2 gram of butanol 1 was burned. This is the mass it is given. Okay, 0.2 gram butanol 1. This was burned in suitable apparatus. And in this case, how much heat was evolved? The heat evolved was sufficient. Heat evolved was sufficient to raise the temperature of 200 gram of water. Mass of water is given 200 gram. Okay, by 5 degree means temperature raised delta T, MST, formula you know, M into S into T. Correct? Then here delta T is the temperature raised 5 degree. Correct? Then now you have to calculate combustion of butanol 1 in kilocalorie. Then for that purpose I have told you that heat evolved from 0.2 gram butanol 1, that is the 5 degree temperature raised of 200 gram water. Then that heat evolved from 0.2 gram. How much heat evolved? Then that was 200 into 5. 200 into 5 degree. Mass is the 200. Then you just multiply it by temperature. 200 gram mass of the water. And then how much heat? Then into 5 degree, it raised the 5 degree. For then a specific heat, formula. For 1 degree it is considered. Then for 1 gram, 1 degree. For 1 gram by 1 degree. Then here 200 gram is there and 5 degree is there. Then heat evolved will be mass into raise in temperature. Then for 1 gram for this heat evolved, 1 gram is considered. There 200 gram is there. Then 200 by 5 degree. Then into 5. Then you will get 200 into 5, 1000 calorie. Means 1 kilocalorie. Now, another concept you have to think now. Heat evolved from 1 mole butanol, that is given in question, 74 gram. Heat evolved from 1 mole of 1 mole means 74 gram. 1 mole of butanol means 74 gram. Then that is given molecular mass of butanol, already given. You have to not calculate 74. Correct? 74 gram. And now easily you can calculate that 0.2 gram is giving 1 kilocalorie. 0.2 gram is giving 1 kilocalorie. Then 1 gram how much it will give? Then 1 divided by 0.2. Then 74 gram how much it will give? Correct? then into 74. That is a 370 kilocalorie. 0.2 gram butanol is giving 1 kilocalorie. Correct, you have calculated. Then for 1 gram, then for 74 gram. Because 74 is the molecular mass of butanol. Then for 74 gram, how much it will hit? It will give it. Then simply you multiply. For 0.2 gram, 0.2 gram is giving 1 kilocalorie. Then for 1, then for 74. Its value will be 370 kilocalorie. That is the per mole. Per mole, the heat of combustion of butanol 1 in kilocalorie per mole will be 370. This question was this question is very good question, and it will take 30-second time, I told you, and this type of question may be asked particularly in advanced level and also in medical. And this question is good question. Now next question I am going to tell. The heat of combustion of sucrose, the heat of combustion of sucrose, that is a C12 H22 O11. This is a formula for sucrose. It is a given. Okay. The heat of combustion of sucrose is 1350 kilocalorie. How much of heat will be liberated when 17.1 gram of sucrose is burnt? Correct? Same concept you have to apply. Now again I am repeating the question. The heat of combustion of sucrose is 1350 kilocalorie. How much of heat will be liberated when 17 gram of sucrose is burnt? First option, it is given. 4 options are there. You have to tell correct answer. First option, 67.5 kilocalorie. Second, 13.5 kilocalorie. Third, 40.5 kilocalorie. Fourth, 25.5 kilocalorie. I am telling you just to keep pen and paper with you. It will be easy to solve the numericals. And whatever I will give the hint, that also you can note down. Okay. Then again I am repeating the question. After that I will tell the correct answer and explanation. Now I am repeating the question. The heat of combustion of sucrose, that is C12H22O11, is 1350 kilocalorie. How much of heat will be liberated when 17.1 gram of sucrose is burnt? First option, 67.5 kilocalorie. Second, 13.5 kilocalorie. Third, 40.5 kilocalorie. Fourth, 25.5 kilocalorie. Just to think. After that I will tell correct answer and explanation. How will you solve numericals? I will tell. Okay, just to think. It's a correct answer is, actually it will take hardly 30-second time. Okay. Concept, always you think how will you solve the question. A formula, concept, all things you remember. What concept you will apply here, which formula you will use. Correct? Then after that, after considering all things, only you can solve the numericals. Its correct answer is 67.5 kilocalorie. How? Now I am telling you actually you have to always just concept you have to use, because in advanced level you have to use concept. All numericals will be based on concept. Even for mains and in Neet also this type of question is asked. Now correct answer I told you 67.5 kilocalorie. How will you solve? Now I am going to tell. Listen carefully. You keep pen and paper with you. At least important point you should note down. See, evolution of 680 kilocalorie is accompanied by 6 into 44, that is the 264 gram. This question is the heat of combustion of sucrose. Sucrose you have to consider. Okay, sucrose C12H22O11 molecular mass you have to calculate. Okay, I will after that I am coming. First you calculate the molecular mass of sucrose C12H22O11. C is equal to, first step is that to calculate the molecular mass. After that I will tell the how will you solve. Then C12 means 12 into 12 plus H20 means 1 into 22 plus oxygen means 16 into 11. O11 is there. Then 16 into 11. Add all. Then you will get these things, molecular mass. Molecular mass you will get. After that only you can solve. Then heat evolved. Now how will you solve? I am telling you. Heat evolved from 1 mole of sucrose. After adding all the things, it will be 342. If you will add all, it will become 342. Carbon, remember, carbon is equal to 12 atomic mass, hydrogen equal to 1.008, that we consider as a 1, and oxygen is 16. Then you just to add all number of atoms. As for example C12, then 12 into 12 plus C12H22, then 1 into 22 plus O11 means 16 into 11. After adding, it will become 342. Then heat evolved from 1 mole of sucrose, that is given in question 1350 kilocalorie. 1350 kilocalorie, that is from 1 mole. 1 mole means 342 gram. It means 342 gram will give 1350 kilocalorie. Then for 1, then for 17.1. You have to calculate for 17.1 gram. Then 342 gram is giving 1350 kilocalorie. Then for 1 gram, then for 17.1 gram of sucrose. Then 342 gram is giving 1350 kilocalorie. Correct? Then for 1 gram, 1350 divided by 342. Then for 17.1, just to multiply by 17.1. Its value will be, after simplification, you will get 67.5 kilocalorie. And correct answer is 67.5 kilocalorie. First option A is correct. Now next question I am going to read. The heat evolved in the combustion of glucose is given by the equation. Glucose formula is C6H12O6. It is given in question. The heat evolved in the combustion of glucose C6H12O6 is given by the equation. Equation is given C6H12O6 solid plus 6O2 gas. It is giving 3 products. First 6CO2, second 6H2O, and third product as a heat. Delta H is equal to minus 680 kilocalorie. Minus 680 kilocalorie. This reaction is given. Then what you have to do? The weight of CO2 produced when 170 kilocalorie of heat is evolved in the combustion of glucose is, first option 264 gram, second 66 gram, third 11 gram. Fourth, 44 gram. Again, I am repeating one more time question. Okay. This question was asked actually in NCERT. This question was asked in NCERT. I am repeating the question. The heat evolved in the combustion of glucose is given by the equation. Glucose formula is given C6H12O6 and equation is given. Combustion equation is given means C6H12O6 solid plus 6O2. Products are 6CO2 plus 6H2O. 6H2O means H2 is in vapor form, gaseous form. And delta H is equal to minus 680 kilocalorie, 680 kilocalorie. Now what you have to do? The weight of CO2 gas produced when 170 kilocalorie of heat is evolved in the combustion of glucose is. First option 264 gram, second 66 gram, third 11 gram, fourth 44 gram. This question was asked in NCERT. Just to first you understand the question, only then you have to, you can solve it. First you understand the question. And here that we have to think the reaction, given reaction, and what you have to calculate that you have to think. Okay, in a correct way you think, then you can solve it. The weight of CO2 produced, you have to calculate weight of CO2 produced when 170 kilocalorie of heat is evolved, but in a complete reaction, that is a minus 680 kilocalorie is evolved. Correct? Now this I have given in the beginning only hint. You think. After that I will tell correct answer and its explanation. And how will you solve? I will tell you. Just to think. Hardly it will take 30-second time, not more than that. You think it. Its correct answer is 66 gram. 66 gram. Option B. How? Now I am going to tell you. Okay. How will calculate? I am going to tell. Answer is 66 gram. See, explanation I am telling you. How will you solve? I am telling you. According to the question, minus 680 kilocalories evolved is going outside. Okay. Then this is for complete combustion of glucose C6H12O6 plus 6O2 and product is 6CO2 plus 6H2O, that is H2O is in gaseous form, and delta H is minus 680 kilocalorie. Then now you can understand evolution of 680 kilocalorie is accompanied by CO2, and CO2 what is the molecular weight? Then 44 gram. C means 12 and oxygen O2, then 2 into 16 32, 32 plus 12 44 gram. Okay, then in a balanced way, in a balanced equation, product side it is 6 CO2, means 1 mole is giving 6 CO2, and that time 680 kilocalorie is coming out, evolution of heat. 1 mole is giving 6 CO2, then 6 CO2 means how much? 1 CO2 means 44 gram, then 6 CO2 means how much gram? 6 into 44, that is the 264 gram. Then 264 gram is 264 gram CO2 is accompanied by 680 kilocalorie. Correct? Then you have to calculate for how much? You have to calculate for 170 kilocalorie. If only 170 kilocalorie heat will come out, that time what will be the carbon dioxide? That you have to calculate. When 680 kilocalorie heat is evolving, that time 6 CO2. 6 CO2 means 6 into 44. That is the 266 into 44. 264 gram is coming out. 264 gram carbon dioxide is coming out. Correct? When 680 kilocalorie, in this process 680 kilocalorie you are getting. When 6 into CO2, that means 6 into 44, that is the 264 gram carbon dioxide is evolving. Then for when only 170 kilocalorie it is giving, then how much CO2 will be there? Easily you can calculate that evolution of 170 kilocalorie will be accompanied by CO2. That is the 680. 680 is given by 264 grams. 680 kilocalorie heat is accompanied by 264 gram CO2. Then for 170. Correct? 680 kilocalorie heat is accompanied by 260 gram CO2. Then for 170. Then 680 is accompanied by 680 gram kilocalorie is accompanied by 264 gram carbon dioxide. Then for 1 how much? 264 divided by 680. Then for 170 how much? Simply you multiply. Then after solving you will get 66 gram. You will get 66 gram. Option B is correct. This question was asked in NCERT. Okay. Next question I am telling you. Last class I told you that current gone, but 2 questions I have solved that I will not solve here. Already I have solved. Then next question I am telling you, that is the N2 plus 2O2. It is N2 gas plus 2O2 gas. It is giving 2NO2 plus X kilojoule. And second reaction is 2NO gas plus O2 gas. It is giving 2NO2 gas plus Y kilojoule. The enthalpy of NO means nitric oxide is first option 2x minus 2y, second option x minus y, third y minus x divided by 2, fourth x minus y divided by 2. Again I am repeating the question. This question is very, very important question. Now just actually this question was this question actually is very, very important. I am telling you that reaction I am telling you, N2 gas, it is given, 2 reactions are given. N2 gas plus 2O2 gas, both are gas. It is giving 2NO2 plus X kilojoule. Second reaction, 2NO gas plus O2 gas. It is giving 2NO2 gas plus Y kilojoule heat. Now what you have to tell? The enthalpy of formation of NO. The enthalpy of formation of NO is NO is first option 2x minus 2y, second option x minus y, third y minus x divided by 2, fourth x minus y divided by 2. This question is very good and you can solve it within 30 seconds. Okay, just to think how will you get the enthalpy of formation of NO gas, nitric oxide, by the use of two given equation. In the first case, x kilojoule heat is coming out. Second, y kilojoule. Okay, just to think. See the question and you can think how will you solve. Then I will tell correct answer and its explanation. Just to think it. Its correct answer is x minus y divided by 2. X minus y divided by 2. Correct? Half of x minus y. That is the option D is correct. But how? Now I am telling you. Listen carefully. Keep pen and paper with you. Here actually you have to get you have to get NO heat of formation of NO nitric oxide. But how will you get? Then you will get half N2 plus half O2. Only then it will give NO. Correct question you see. Half actually this reaction how NO how will get? Then N2 plus O2 that is required, but both require half N2 plus half O2. Only then you will get NO. Then how will you get this? Then given equation 1 just to divide it by 2. Correct? And given equation second that also divided by 2 because both are given. You want actually NO only 1 mole. Correct? But there they have given what? Question you see, then there it is given question N2 plus 2O2. N2 plus 2O2 and you are getting product is 2NO2 plus X kilojoule. Correct? You want NO, keep in mind. But here you are getting 2NO2. First reaction. Second, 2NO plus O2. You are getting 2NO2 plus Y. Then until you will divide it by 2, you will not get the 2NO is there. You want 1NO. Correct? To bring to get 1NO, you have to divide equation 2 by 2. You have to divide it, means you have to divide equation 2 by 2. And also, first reaction also you have to divide by 2 because you require half N2. But question is N2 plus 2O2. I want N2 plus half O2. Hence equation 1 you have to divide by 2. Both equation you have to divide by 2 and then 1 minus 2. Equation 1 minus equation 2. Then you will get a desired result. Okay. Then one equation, half of the equation 1 minus half of the equation 2. Then obviously you will get x is in equation 1 and y is equal to y is in equation 2. Then x minus y divided by 2. Simply equation 1 minus equation 2 and every equation divided by 2. Hence finally after equation 1 minus equation 2, after dividing by 2, then you have to deduct it. First to divide by 2 both given equation. Okay, and then you just you do equation 1 minus equation 2 after dividing. After dividing by 2, then you will get x minus y divided by 2. Okay, his correct answer is half of x minus y. Half of x minus y means x minus y divided by 2. Next question I am telling you. If S plus O2, here actually question is long. 4 values are given. This question is fit for advanced level engineering. Okay. Sometimes in mains also can be asked. Okay, because there is question knowingly they will give tough so that you can't solve. And if you want to solve, you have to solve fast. Then now I am reading the question, and this question is asked in DPMT, Delhi Medical. Okay, question I am reading. If 4 equations are given, 4 reactions, first reaction, if S plus O2 is giving SO2 and delta H is equal to minus 298.2 kilojoule, first reaction. Second, SO2 plus half O2, it is giving SO3. Delta H is equal to minus 98.7 kilojoule. Third, SO3 plus H2O, it is giving H2SO4. Delta H is equal to minus 130.2 kilojoule. Fourth, H2 plus half O2, it is giving H2O and delta H is equal to minus 287.3 kilojoule. See the question. Okay, the question is long. 4 equations are given. Then what you have to do? Then the enthalpy of formation of H2SO4 at 298 Kelvin will be, first option, minus 814.4 kilojoule. Second, plus 320.5 kilojoule. Third, minus 650.3 kilojoule. Fourth, minus 933.7 kilojoule. Option again I am repeating. You have to calculate the enthalpy of formation of H2SO4 at 298 Kelvin will be, first option, minus 814.4 kilojoule. Second, plus 320.5 kilojoule. Third, minus 650 kilojoule. Fourth, minus 933.7 kilojoule. Okay, see the question and then try to solve. This question you can solve within 30 seconds, or hardly 45 seconds, hardly. Okay, long question is long. I have to do more these things, adjustment. For that purpose, it will take time. Just to think, how will you get equation? You have to adjust. After that, I will tell correct answer and its explanation. And also, I will tell how will you solve. Just to think. Now I am telling you its correct answer is minus 814.4 kilojoule. Minus 814.4 kilojoule. Okay, option A. How you will get it? Now I am telling you, keep pen and paper with you. At least important things you can write. Okay. Then now how will you get? How will you do adjustment? You have to get H2SO4. This enthalpy of formation of H2SO4 at 298 Kelvin. You have to calculate. Then how will you get H2SO4 equation? First to write reaction. How will you get H2SO4? That you have to write first. Then how will you get? Now I am telling H2SO4. For that required H2 plus S plus 2O2. Then you will get H2SO4. Then by use of given 4 equation, you have to adjust it. Then you will get it. H2 value is given. Equation 4th you can see H2 plus half O2. Okay, there H2 is there. You will get H2O. Okay, and now you want sulfur S, correct? Then first equation is given S plus O2, SO2, correct? Then now H2 you got plus S you got, now 2O2. Then here where is given 2O2? O2 is where? Then second equation you can see, correct? There O2 is there, correct? O2 is there, but it is not directly given. SO2 plus half O2 is there. Here how will you get this reaction? That is important. H2 plus S plus 2O2. You will get H2SO4. Then how will you get it? Then now do one thing. Equation 4, just to see. There equation 4 is given H2. Then you have to add equation 4 plus equation 1 because sulfur is there. Plus equation 4th plus equation 1 plus equation 2nd SO2 plus half O2 SO3 is given, and also you add equation 3rd. All 4 simply you add, all 4, and after that just you solve it. Many things will be cancelled out, correct? After adding all equation 1, 2, 3, 4, after this you will find many you can say term will be cancelled, and after that you will get delta H. Means all value just to add given value. Delta H is equal to minus 287. That is the option 4, plus minus 298.2 minus 2 first equation, and after that again third minus 98.7. That is equation number 2, first and fourth, then 2 minus 98.7, correct? And after that equation 3rd, that is the 130.2. After adding this all 3, you will get minus 814.4 kilojoule, 814.4 kilojoule. Okay, and you see the complete reaction, then you will get only these things. H2 plus S plus 2O2, you will get H2SO4. After solving all the things, many terms will be cancelled, correct? Then like this way you can solve it, you will get the correct answer. And this question was asked in DPMT, correct? Only in mind you calculate fast. Okay, after that you use the pen and paper just for the value, given value. Because you will see, after seeing writing, adding all, you will see that many term. It will be, after adding you will get what you want. Correct? Some term may cancel. Which you don't want, that will be cancelled. Like SO3, you can see one is in right side, the other is in the left side in equation. And so obviously it will be cancelled. Next question I am going to tell. C plus O2. C plus O2, it is giving CO2, delta H is equal to minus 395 kilojoule. Second, three equations are given. S plus O2, S, when carbon is also solid, sulfur is also solid. Then second equation, S plus O2, SO2, a delta H value is given minus 295 kilojoule. Third equation, CS2, that is a liquid, carbon disulfide liquid, plus 3O2 gas, it is giving CO2 gas plus 2SO2 gas. Delta H is equal to minus 1110, means 1110 kilojoule. Correct? All our delta H are in minus. You have to calculate heat of formation of carbon disulfide, CS2 liquid. You have to calculate. The heat of formation of CS2 liquid is, first option, 125 kilojoule per mole. Second, 31.25 kilojoule per mole. Third, 62.5 kilojoule per mole. Fourth, 250 kilojoule per mole. This question was asked in Bihar CEE engineering examination. Just to think, see the question and think. It will take hardly 30-second time. It will not take more. It looks a big question, but you can solve it. 30 seconds is sufficient. Only in mind you calculate first how will you get the CS2. CS2 formation, heat of formation of CS2. That you have to think. Just to think, keep pen and paper with you. It will be easy for you. And after that I will tell correct answer and its explanation and how will you solve, I will tell you. Okay, just to think at least. Its correct answer is 125 kilojoule per mole. The heat of formation of CS2 liquid, carbon disulfide is a liquid. Its value is 1, after calculation you will get 125 kilojoule per mole. How? Now I am telling you, listen carefully and note down. At least important things you note down. See, you want carbon disulfide. Then how will you get carbon disulfide? Formula first you have to write reaction. C plus 2S. C plus 2S you will get CS2. Then this reaction how will you get with the help of given reaction? You have to use that three reaction. Adjustment you have to do. Then if you will add equation 1 plus equation second you multiply by 2 because you want 2S. You want 2S, C plus 2S, CS2. Then equation 2, there sulfur is there. Equation 2, S is there. Then just to multiply by 2 to get 2S. Entire equation you multiply by 2. Correct? Then equation 1 plus equation 2. But in equation 2, you have to multiply by 2. And after that, you do reduction. Third reaction, do minus third. Then you will get the desired reaction. And just to put the value, means equation 1, its a delta H value is given minus 395. Minus 395. Okay. And this another value is given. That is the 2 into minus 295. Again third equation minus 1110. Okay. After that you will get 125. Just someone has come. Just wait 1 minute. Come. तू घंटे हो जाएगा, क्लास ले रहा था। Sorry for interruption. Now just I have told you, after solving all these three, you will get 125 kilojoule per mole. Means first option A is correct. Next question I am telling you. The enthalpy at 298 Kelvin of the reaction H2O2 liquid, it is giving two product, H2O plus half O2. H2O is liquid and O2 is gas. The enthalpy at 298 Kelvin of the reaction H2O2 liquid, it is giving two product, H2OL means liquid plus half O2 gas. Iitjee, its value is given. Enthalpy of this reaction is given minus 23.5 kilocalorie per mole at 298 Kelvin. 298 Kelvin means always you understand 273 plus 25 normal temperature. Okay. And then for this reaction, the enthalpy at 298 Kelvin of the reaction is given minus 23.5 kilocalorie per mole. And enthalpy of formation of H2O2 liquid is minus 44.8 kilocalorie per mole. Correct? For this reaction, both is given. Enthalpy of formation is given. Enthalpy of the reaction is given minus 23.5 kilocalorie per mole. And enthalpy of formation, that is also given minus 44.8 kilocalorie. Then what you have to do? The enthalpy of formation of H2O liquid is, means you have to calculate, 4 option is given. First, minus 68.3 kilocalorie per mole. Second, 68.3 kilocalorie per mole. Third, that is the minus 91.8 kilocalorie per mole. And third, minus 91.8 kilocalorie per mole. Fourth, 91.8 kilocalorie per mole. Again, option I am telling you. First option is minus 68.3 kilocalorie per mole. Second, 68.3 kilocalorie per mole. Third, minus 91.8 kilocalorie per mole. Fourth, 91.8 kilocalorie per mole. 4 option is given. And reaction is given H2O liquid, H2O2 as peroxide. H2O2 liquid is giving H2O liquid plus half O2 gas. And its value is given. Enthalpy of this reaction is given minus 23.5 kilocalorie per mole. And enthalpy of formation is of H2O2 liquid is minus 44.8 kilocalorie per mole. then you have to calculate enthalpy of formation of H2O liquid. Okay, and this question was asked in Punjab CET. Punjab CET. Just you think how will you get, and after that I will tell correct answer and its explanation, and also I will tell how will you solve it. Keep pen and paper with you. Just to think at least how will you get equation by application of this given equation. How will you get, or values are also given. You think, after that I will tell correct answer and its explanation, and how will you solve. Its correct answer is minus 68.3 kilocalorie per mole. After solving, you will get minus 68.3 kilocalorie per mole. This is the correct answer. But how will you get minus 68.3 kilocalorie? Then that I am giving you explanation. Okay, how will get, I am telling you now. Just to keep pen and paper with you, so that important things at least you can write, note down. Okay, now I am telling you, listen carefully. Here delta H reaction, given reaction is there, then H2O, you have to do H2O, delta H formation of H2O minus delta H formation of peroxide. Reaction you just to think, reaction you consider, then you will get all the things. Reaction is H2O to liquid, and product is H2O liquid. Peroxide is the reactant and product is H2O liquid. Then only this reaction will tell all the things. You will get by seeing this reaction only. Okay, two values are given. Then you do H2O minus H2O2, means product side minus reactant side. Product side only H2O you have to consider. Product side H2O liquid is there, minus reactant, that is the peroxide H2O2. Both are in liquid. H2O2 is liquid, H2O is also in liquid. Then this product side liquid you have to consider, reactant side peroxide. Then H2O minus H2O2 means this H, delta H, standard delta H of H2O minus standard delta H of peroxide. Simply you have to put the value of these two, and after that you will get the answer. Then H2O value is given. Standard delta H of value for H2O is given, minus 23.5. Correct? It means how will you get 23.5? Actually heat of reaction is given 23.5. Heat of reaction value is given minus 23.5. Then heat of reaction here means what? Product minus reactant. Only liquid you have to consider, not the gas. Okay. Then heat of reaction is given minus 23.5. That is equal to delta H of standard delta H means standard delta H HF of H2O minus, that you have to calculate actually for H2O, heat of formation of H2O you have to consider. Then this value is not given, minus heat of formation of H2O2 is given, that is the minus 44.8 it is given. Correct? Two values are given, 123.5 that is heat of reaction, and peroxide value is given minus 44.8 heat of formation. Then heat of reaction is equal to heat of reaction is equal to heat of formation of H2O minus heat of formation of peroxide. Then out of 3, 2 values are given, hence third value you can calculate, that is for H2O, means minus 23.5, that is equal to delta HF, standard delta HF of H2O, minus, and for minus in bracket minus 44.8 it is given for peroxide. Then easily out of 3, 2 values are getting, and third value for water you can get very easily. Minus minus, product side, this side product minus reactant, that side minus minus is plus 44.8. Then H2O value you can calculate very easily, minus 23.5, and that will be also minus, plus is there. If you will bring it, if you will change this side, minus 23.5, that is equal to delta HF H2O, minus minus, that is the plus 44.8, then H2 is equal to what, minus 23.5, again minus 44.8, both you will add, you will get answer finally in minus, that is the minus 68.3 kilocalorie you will get. Okay, now next question I am telling you, the heat of combustion of CH4 gas, that is given. The heat of combustion of CH4 gas, that is a carbon graphite plus carbon graphite H2 gas, 3 values, heat of combustion of CH4, C, graphite, H2 gas are given. That is a minus 20 kilocalorie, minus 40 kilocalorie, minus 10 kilocalorie respectively. The heat of formation of methane is, you have to calculate, 4 options are given. First option minus 40 kilocalorie, second plus 40 kilocalorie, third minus 80.0 kilocalorie, fourth plus 80 kilocalorie. Okay, again I am repeating the question. The heat of combustion of CH4, C, H2R, C means graphite, H2 gas, R, minus 20 kilocalorie, minus 40 kilocalorie, minus 10 kilocalorie respectively. The heat of formation of methane is, first option minus 40 kilocalorie, second plus 40 kilocalorie, third minus 80.0 kilocalorie, fourth plus 80 kilocalorie. This question was asked in MSET. Okay, just to try to solve. How will you solve? At least you think. After that I will tell correct answer and its explanation. It will take hardly 30 second time. Correct? Not more than that. Just to think. Its correct answer is minus 40 kilocalorie. Minus 40 kilocalorie. How? Now I am telling you. I am giving explanation, and how will you solve? I am telling you. Okay, just to keep pen and paper with you, it will be easy for you. Okay, only plus minus you have to do, nothing more than that. Just to think. Okay, after that I will tell correct answer. Its correct answer is minus 40 kilocalorie. How? Now just to listen. Okay. Now just to see the question. After that it will be very easy for you to solve it. See, you have to find out heat of combustion of CH4. Then combustion means what? Reaction CH4 plus O2. In this reaction how much heat will be evolved, that you have to calculate. then CH4 plus 2O2. It gives CO2 plus 2H2O. Correct? And its value is given in question. Delta H is equal to minus 20 kilocalorie. This is the first reaction. You have to write 3 reactions, only then you can solve it. Second, C plus O2. This value is also given, CO2. Delta H is equal to minus 40 kilocalorie. Okay. Third reaction, its value is also given, H2 plus half O2, H2O. Delta H value is equal to minus 10 kilocalorie. These values are given in question. Then your purpose is, what is your aim, what you want? Then C plus 2H2 CH4. Then by use of these 3 equations, only you have to adjust it. Then you will get the result. Means how will you get? Then for that what you have to do? Just equation third. See the equation third. Equation third you multiply by 2. Okay. And minus equation 1. Minus equation 1. Okay. Just 2 into equation third minus equation 1. And put the value, you will get the result. Then 2 into equation third. Then equation third value is delta H is equal to, you will get these things. You will get minus 40 first equation this given, second equation is given C plus O2 CO2 minus 40 kilocalorie. Then what you have to do? That also have to consider. Equation second plus 2 into equation third. Equation second plus 2 into equation third minus equation 1. Then equation second value is given minus 40 plus 2 into minus 10, equation third. And first equation you have to do minus, then minus you write inside here, you write minus 20, equation 1, minus 20 is given. After that you solve it. By solving these things you will get result. You will get delta H value. Delta H value you will get, that is the minus 40 kilocalorie. That is the value for CH4 for combustion of this question this thing. You have to calculate this thing. You have to calculate heat of combustion of CH4. Heat of combustion of CH4. Then to get this CH4, C plus 2H2, you have used these 3 equations. And after putting the value, means equation second plus 2 into equation third minus 1. Then you will get a desired equation. And value you put, then you will get, after solving, after keeping all this value, you will get minus 40 kilocalorie. Okay. Now one more question I want to solve. Then the question I am reading now. Today's last question I am going to do. H2 plus half O2. It is giving H2O. 3 reactions are given. Okay. 3 reactions are given. H2 plus half O2, it is giving H2O. Delta H is equal to minus 68 kilocalorie. Delta H, standard delta H. Second reaction, K plus H2O plus aqueous, means we have mixed in water. K plus H2O plus aqueous, it is giving KOH aqueous plus half H2. And delta H value is equal to minus 48 kilocalorie. Third reaction, KOH plus aqueous, it is giving KOH aqueous. And standard delta H value is equal to minus 14 kilocalorie. 3 reactions are given. What you have to do? From the above data, the standard heat of formation of KOH in kilocalorie is, first option, minus 68 plus 48 minus 14. Direct value they have given. It became easy for you. Okay. First option is minus 68 plus 48 minus 14. Second, minus 68 minus 14 plus minus 48 plus 14. Third, 68 minus 48 plus 14. Fourth, 68 plus 48 plus 14. This question was asked in CPMT medical. Okay, again I am repeating the question. It will not take too much time. Only you have to apply your mind. You will get because you have to not do any calculation. Only you have to place the value. Then again I am repeating the question. You can see the question also. H2 plus half O2, it is giving H2O, and delta H value is equal to minus 68 kilocalorie. And second, K plus H2O plus aqueous, it is giving KOH aqueous plus half H2 gas, and standard delta H value is equal to minus 48 kilocalorie. Third, KOH plus aqueous, it is giving KOH aqueous, and delta H, standard delta H value is equal to minus 14 kilocalorie. From the above data, the standard heat of formation of KOH in kilocalorie is first option minus 68 plus 48 minus 14. Second, minus 68 minus 48 plus 14. Third, 68 minus 48 plus 14. Fourth, 68 plus 48 plus 14. Easily you can solve it. Just to think, you have to do early adjustment of the given equation. And this question was asked in CPMT medical. Just to think. After that I will tell correct answer, explanation, and I will solve you. I will tell how will you solve it. Just to think it. At least to think it. Its correct answer is minus 68 minus 48 plus 14. Minus 68 minus 48 plus 14 means option B is correct. How? Now I am telling you. Okay. Keep pen and paper, then it will be easy. At least you can write down important things. After that, later on you can do the calculation. Actually, you want KOH. KOH, these things. Your question, you want from the above data the standard heat of formation. You want a standard heat of formation of KOH solid. KOH solid in kilocalorie. Then how will you get KOH? First formula you write. First write the formula to get the KOH. After that you can use the given reaction. Then you want KOH solid. Then for that you required K solid plus half oxygen gas you require plus half H2 you require. Only then you will get KOH solid. K solid means potassium plus half O2 gas plus half H2 gas. Only then you will get KOH solid. This reaction first you have to write, and then you have to apply the given equation. Then what you will do? How will you get this KOH? Then K plus half O2 plus half H2 means you have to write equation second plus equation third. You see the question. Equation second plus equation first. Equation first minus equation third. Minus equation third means delta H is equal to minus 48. Minus 48, equation second you can see. Equation second, minus 48. Okay. After that, plus equation first, minus 68. Value is given. Minus equation third, then its value is given minus 14. Then just after solving all, you will get directly. You have to not solve only question, you have to give. Then you will get minus 68 minus 48 plus 14 plus 14. Option B, that is the correct. And by doing all the things, you will get KOH solid. By adding this arranging all these three reaction, you will get what you have written in the beginning, K solid plus half O2 gas plus half H2 gas. You will get KOH solid by using these three equation. And just to put the value, then you will get equation option B. You will get minus 68 minus 48 plus 14. This question was asked in medical exam, CPMT. Today I am stopping only here. Next class again I will continue with other question. All questions are asked in engineering or medical examination. I will solve all the question according to the topic. Okay. Thank you.